It's absolutely wrong for the state to legislate identity. It's absolutely wrong for the state to insert itself at the kitchen table where parents make medical decisions. And it's absolutely unacceptable to bully children based on the fact that they're transgender and who they are. What the SAFE Act is trying to do is it's trying to send a signal that it's okay to persecute, bully, and otherwise ostracize individuals who are transgender. I don't really understand the the legal motives behind it. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me, but it seems to be punishing a class of individuals for their identity. Trans healthcare is very slow-moving, thoughtful, and deliberative process, particularly trans healthcare that's informed by science and research. When my son kind of realized who he was and started talking to us, we engaged in a years-long process of working with counselors, therapists, his medical team to try to understand what was going on and to try to make sure that who he understood himself to be was who he was. There is no experimentation going on. There is no surgeries. Gender reassignment surgeries being performed on kids under 18 in Arkansas. That's just not happening. Those hormone blockers, what they do is they complement the therapy and they put a pause on the changes in an individual's body. So as a person is trying to understand their male identity or their female identity, it stops their body from changing in a direction that is awkward and uncomfortable for them. My son is in college, and so he's still on our health insurance policy. And we specifically, as you know, informed parents, we specifically looked for policies that provided reimbursement for the type of care that he would need. I was fairly direct. I did not pull punches, but I certainly did not intend to get arrested, but that's what happened. I ran about 20 seconds over their 2-minute limit, and the chair, Jack Ladyman, had me arrested and told the state Capitol Police to take me to jail. I spent several hours in jail and was charged with disorderly conduct.
There are more genders than you are aware of. There are more biological sex than you are aware of. I sit before you as a father.
Your time is
Every
up.
constituent who votes or who will vote.
Your time is up.
I spent a lot of time that night as I was sitting in jail thinking about it, and it just kind of, you know, as a guy who stood up to defend my country and ensure that everybody had the access to life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness that I think is the bulwark of our country. To have served in that way and then to come back and find that a conversation with my legislator leads to an arrest and prison sounded very much like some of the third world countries where our Army currently is stationed. It was absolutely offensive to me as a veteran, offensive to me as a citizen. I would ask him to open his heart, veto the bill, and make a public statement in support of the trans population here in Arkansas. It's a lot bigger population than he's aware of, and there's a lot of parents of each of those children that are really upset with what's going on, and other family members too.